Hi, Kareeb here. Planet Earth, a planet that we call home, a planet filled with bustling cities, wonderful technology, and filled with life. But will that stay the same? On one hand, we have catastrophic damage and the world would be in great peril. But on the other hand, technology could improve and be more well used into our lives. Entertainment would expand in ways never initially done before, and pollution and climate change would begin to decline, with countries trying their best to be eco-friendly, and the economy would be growing steadily. Pollution is a huge problem, not only to the environment and animals, but even to us humans. However, many companies actually have been trying to become eco-friendly, with many countries such as China, Japan, and even America making our sources of energy more affordable and also more environmentally friendly. It is most likely that pollution will continue to wander the earth through industrialization, that's no doubt. However, companies, organizations, and governments have been trying to get to ground zero, and while on the other hand, it could possibly be more dangerous and effective, looking back in 2020, I think we might actually really have a chance at stopping pollution. The entertainment industry is one of the largest industries in the world. Millions upon billions of people boot up their computers, cell phones, and even consoles and TVs to watch entertaining movies and shows, read ebooks, play some interactive video games, and some people just read books like normal people. However, since 2020, there has been a huge surge in demand for things like music, video games, and movies and shows. There have been a lot of shows that have aired on streaming networks such as, I hate to say it, but Squid Game, and possible upcoming shows like Learning with Pibby, which is a topic in itself. Overall, in terms of entertainment, stock for the entertainment industry has gone up, with global theatrical and home entertainment market summing up to a whopping $80.8 billion in 2020. So there is a lot to see. But now, with that out of the way, let's turn over to the machines that produce these amazing forms of entertainment. Technology. Technology has a long but also somewhat short history. Just over a decade ago, we were sitting with Wii Sports and playing new Super Mario Bros. On the DS, but now we have the PS5 and Xbox Series X. So there is the big question. What's next? Well, there seems to be a lot that's coming up. Based on what technology experts are saying, we have the possibility of technology being more at our fingertips. We would also have many homes with easier to set up and smarter home fixtures. Everything would be far more accessible and overall could provide even more experiences than initially shown. However, while our tech will be more integrated and more reliable in our everyday lives, will it be affordable? Which brings up to our next topic, the economy. The economy is something that tends to constantly change for better or for worse. Many people have constantly joked about the economy barely being able to take a breath without crashing. However, since 2020, a lot of experts believe that the economy may be able to gain a stable growth for far longer than it initially did. This mainly has to apply to the fact that there has been more consumer demand since the lockdown. For some reason, there was a huge shortage of toilet paper for a couple of months, like, oh well, I guess the sandpaper will have to do. But it's because of these moments that consumer demand flourished, and many people were willing to spend much more money to try and make their toilet paper shortage a little better. I mean, then again, there's always war. Experts say that the economy may actually grow to millions and billions of dollars over the next few years, with its impact behaving relatively the same as it did in 2020. Overall, I think some people should really keep an eye out for these stocks because it seems like they may increase for a couple of years. But who am I kidding? After those years, it's gonna drop harder than the time I threw a rock at a pigeon. It wasn't a pretty scene. Overall, I think there's a lot to look forward to in the future. Now, obviously, I can't really predict the future. Based on how life is now and how life is in 2020, we should think positively and say that our lives would be better by 2050 or so. That, or we could say that the world is gonna end because Jeff just had to intoxicate the water. The pollution wasn't fixed and instead it got worse, and worst of all, Skylanders got a reboot! Oh my god!